Welcome to our channel Right Click Education. In this video, we will learn how we can implement date picker in Angular Material. So, date picker is mostly used to select a date in the forms. So, we will see how it looks like, how we can implement it. So, let's get started. Click on open your Chrome and type Angular Material to open the official website of Angular Material. So click on this material.angular.io, which is official website of Angular Material. Click on the component. You can see in the left side, right? We have this date picker thing, right? We have a lot of element, but today we will learn about date picker. So let's click on it. So first I will show you how it looks like. Okay, you can see, right? This is a form. Inside form we have this date picker and you can select on it and you can select any of the date. Okay, and this will get reflected here. Also, if I change anything here, okay, it will also get reflected, right? If you see here, so in this way visually it looks like. Okay, now we will implement it. So let's start implementing it. So for that, click on API, copy this import mat datepicker module. Okay, and go to your app module.ts, click here, paste mat datepicker module. Okay, copy this mat datepicker module. Okay, put comma in the import section, paste it. Okay, so we have imported here mat datepicker module. In the ng module we have this import section. Inside this import section we have pasted this mat datepicker module. Okay, now as import part is done, we will go to our HTML and write HTML for this date picker. Okay, go to your official website, click on overview, click on view code, scroll down, copy this, go to your VS Code, go to your app.component.html, paste it. Okay, so what we have here, we have this mat form field. Okay, inside mat form field we have this input which is of type date picker, if you see, and also we have this date picker toggle. What it will do, whatever date you select, it will reflect accordingly. Fine, so let's go to our UI and see how it looks like. For that we need to compile the application, type ng serve, enter. It will take a couple of seconds to compile the application, and then we will open our Chrome browser on localhost 4200. It will show how it looks like. So let's see, go to your Chrome, open localhost 4200. We cannot see anything, right? Let's check what's the issue. We have implemented it but we cannot see anything, right? So we are getting error. What it's saying, mat date picker, no provider found for the date adapter. You must import the following module for your application root. Okay, so basically it's saying you are missing this import, mat native date module and mat moment date module. So we have done this wrong. So if you import this mat native date module, it should work. Let's do it. Go to your app module.ts. Okay, import. You can see here mat native date module is here, right? I will show you what errors that we get and how we can fix it. In this way you can learn how actually in the real scenario it gets implemented, right? You can paste that native date module here. Now let's see if it works for us. So go to your Chrome. Now you can see we are not getting any error. Also the date is implemented, date picker is implemented. So now let's see how we can do it. Click on it. So you can see we can toggle between any of the dates, right? You can select any of the date, it gets reflected here. If I want to make some changes here, you can see, right, the change is also getting reflected here. So in this way this Angular Material Date Picker works. Now let's also see some of the customization that we can do with the date. So another use case is date range. Okay, so click on it. You can see we have this mat date range input, right? So copy it. First, before pasting it, I will just go through this one so that you can understand how we can implement it. So the first thing is the mat date range input component requires two input elements for the start and end date. Okay, so you have this mat date range input. Inside that you will have two inputs, one for start date, okay, second is for end date, and then this mat date range picker component act as a pop-up panel for selecting dates. This works in the same way as mat date picker but allows the user to select multiple lines and connect the range picker and range input using this range picker property. Okay, so you can use this range picker property to connect the range picker and range input. Okay, so basically now we have these two combination and we will copy it. Go to our VS Code, enter, paste it. Okay, now let's see how it looks like on the UI. You can see, right, you can enter something here, something here. What's the issue then? I will tell you the issue. Let's go to the official website, click here. Now you see it, right? We are missing this mat form field. So in order to implement mat date picker, you must have mat form field first. Inside that mat form field, you can have this date picker. Okay, so let's copy it. Go here. Instead of this, we can just paste it. What we have changed is we have put this mat form field outside, right? Now if you go to your UI, you can see it's implemented, right? Let's select. I will show you how we can select the range. So copy on any of this 11. Okay, copy on 12. You see what is happening? You are selecting here, but it's getting changed here. Why it is? Because if you see, the range picker is picker and this mat date picker is picker. So what I will do, you don't confuse yourself, so I will remove this one. Okay, now let's go again. Now let's select 4 and now select any of the date 19. So you can see, right, we can select here enter a date range. So you can select the starting date first, then you can select this one, and you can also make some changes here if you want. You can do it 20. You can see here it's to 20, right? So in this way you can also implement the date range using Angular Material DATEPICKER. Okay, so we have seen how we can implement simple Angular Material DATEPICKER. We have seen how we can implement Angular Material with material form. So basically we have this mat form field. Inside that mat form field we will write this Angular Material DATEPICKER, and we have also seen how we can implement the range of date using this Angular Material DATEPICKER. You can also change the color of DATEPICKER. So how we can do that? So you see here, right? The DATEPICKER pop-up will automatically inherit the color palette from mat form field. So whatever color you will give to this mat form field, that is getting reflected. So if you want to change it, you have to change the color of this mat form field. So suppose I will copy this one, go to our VS Code. Here I'll put it as warning. So warn is the color for red one. So click here, go to your Chrome, open localhost 42. Now if I click here, you can see this red color is being used, right? So in this way you can change the color of your DATEPICKER also. Okay, so these are the different implementations of DATEPICKER. So I have seen you how you can implement DATEPICKER for different purposes. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon to get the update. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.